Okay, so I quickly want to say something. I'm just gonna pre-warn anime onlys real quick, okay? Anime onlys, I recommend you to mute the video when I tell you to, because I need to briefly talk about something that annoyed the absolute fuck out of me with the latest chapter of Fairy Tail. Now, I want to put my thumbs up, okay, when you're safe to unmute the video if you don't want to be spoiled, okay? I'm just saying that right now. Anime onlys, when I do this, I'll stop talking about spoilers. It annoyed the absolute fuck out of me, and I'm so fucking pissed off. But after seeing this episode, it just came back to me. I need to talk about it. I need to fucking vent, okay? Okay, so, anyways, mute in 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, you guys should be muted. Anime onlys, you should be muted. The fucking recent chapter of the fucking manga with Ultier, that's fucking shit. Fucking shit. Fucking piece of fucking shit. One of the best moments of the Grand Magic fucking games, like one of the only damn good fucking moments, was fucking ruined thanks to fucking latest chapter. I was so fucking pissed with that latest chapter. Ultier being back to shits on her fucking finale of her character. Bringing her fucking back. She's not even old. She's not even fucking old. She's not even fucking... And then Fairy Tail wonders why people hate it. Fairy Tail fucking wonders why people make fun of it. When that shit fucking happens, that is fucking piece of shit. Bringing fucking Ultier back, when that was probably one of the best moments of Fairy Tail. Not even gonna fucking lie, that was one of the best fucking moments when she goes back and resets time just 1 minute for the cost of her entire life, or like the remainder of her life. She becomes old. And then when we see that final part of the arc, Gray looks at this old woman, doesn't even recognize her, and then she just goes off to live the final parts of her life, like, you know, just to die by herself. And she feels like she repented finally. That was such a good moment. I mean, it was just shit on. Like, here much was like, fucking just shit all over that fucking arc. The remainder good part of that arc, like, one of the only good parts about the arc was fucking shit on. Just shit on. Just fucking, just, yeah. So fucking pissed. That's fucking just, ugh! Oh yeah, I'm done. 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 Oh yeah. Let's talk about the latest episode. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest. Anyways, latest episode of Fairy Tail. This episode, honestly, not really much going on, so to say. Like, we get to see the display of magic from our individual characters. We get to see how they're using their magic and, you know, getting to see how they're being able to take on Blue Skull and, you know, slowly taking back the city to where Fairy Tail, the guild, can be formed. So the episode, for the most part, was kind of just setting up for the remainder parts of Fairy Tail Zero. And according to what many of you Chibi said, is that Fairy Tail Zero is rather short, just only 12 chapters long, and they are adding in some filler, so I don't know necessarily if this episode had filler or not. I do know they have had filler a little bit consistently with Fairy Tail Zero, which is to be expected because, I mean, we're almost a couple arcs behind. Like, we're only a couple of arcs behind the manga, and because of that, there is a possibility when we get too close, the anime might, you know, end for a while, either go on a long hiatus, or we'll get into filler hell. And I feel like that's one of the main reasons why we're getting Fairy Tail Zero at this moment. Most likely, you know, the studio working on A1 was looking at Fairy Tail, looking at the content, how many chapters they have to animate. They probably came to the conclusion that they animated Fairy Tail Zero, they most likely didn't have to do a filler arc that many would probably fucking hate. And so they probably animated Fairy Tail Zero just to add more gap between the manga and anime. I would not be surprised to see other Fairy Tail, like, spin-off series and different things like that that's already been written. I could already see most likely the Parasite Fairy Tail chapter possibly becoming, an episode as well. I could see that becoming an episode for Fairy Tail, but that's a different discussion at a different time. So let's talk about the core content. So the core content of this latest episode of Fairy Tail, it has it to where the gym, the Jade or whatever, the gym that's been hunted down for a while now, like the entire focus of this arc of Fairy Tail Zero is like to get this gym. Well, apparently it's an evil gym. It has a lot of like negative evil energy inside of it, and whoever grabs it, physically touches this gym, gets affected and brainwashed, mind controlled and stuff, and they become evil. And that's exactly what's going on in this episode. One of our main characters of Fairy Tail Zero turns into a giant skeleton dragon. Okay, so turns into a giant skeleton dragon, and now causing havoc in the town, and you have it to where, like, Mavis and them have to stop it. Now, from what I can assume, is that the person is not going to die. This is Fairy Tail. I'm going to assume that, you know, the character won't die, but this is necessarily the setup of Fairy Tail, like the guild. There is a possibility we might see a death. I mean, this is the past. This is a character that we see in present day. So there is a possibility this character dies in this fight. So I wouldn't put it past it if the character does, in fact, die. But overall, though, when it came to a lot of the substance in this episode, it was okay. It was just average. I mean, animation, gotta admit, was pretty poor. Oh, God, that animation was like, ugh. It really was. Like, say what you will, animation art was just meh. It really was. So, we'll see how it goes next week. I can't wait to see exactly how the series or Fairy Tail Zero ends, because for the most part, one of the main points of crucial information we've gotten was that Zeref helped, you know, Fairy Tail be founded. For instance, help Fairy Tail, the guild, become what it is, and also taught Mavis and them like magic. So, for the most part, nothing really important I've seen so far from Fairy Tail Zero besides that critical moment, and we get to see a little bit of, you know, Mavis's dark side, which we get to see a little bit in the, you know, the latest episode. She does an illusion where an entire town is burning and people are screaming and melting. It was an illusion, but rather dark and fucked up. So, it goes to show you, don't, you know, think that Mavis is a cute, bubbly girl that doesn't have a dark side, because clearly she does. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.